This rather strange image is me looking at Millbay soap wax, which was sort of set up by a fellow called Thomas Gill in 1818. He was mayor of Plymouth in 1836 and also erected the pier in Millbay, making it a place where ships could dock. The limestone was quarried out of cliffs at West Hoe. He owned land in New Zealand and helped to establish New Plymouth there. He tenanted Buckland Abbey, 1849 to 50, and he also owned Tavistock Ironworks. And I was intrigued because I used to live in the building that was the old iron foundry. Back last year, when myself and my daughter discovered this fella, I found it quite odd that there wasn't very much information about him, despite him being very significant in the development of the city. The waste product of the soap and alkali works was many thousands of tons of ashes yearly. This is the picture upside down, because I can vaguely see the front part looks a bit like a cow, the back looks a bit like a womb, and this is it the way that I painted it. It kind of looks a bit like a face at the front, and then a female figure in the centre, sort of bits wafting out the back. And I'm saying that's female, but it might not be. It's quite wispy. You sort of got this white spirit energy, but it could also look like milk. And there's like little wings coming off. So this would be the face, the way I painted it. It kind of looks like a bird with two more birds on the head, or perhaps a badger on the top. And at the bottom, there's like a row of birds or people in green or brown. And this part's over to the left-hand side. It looks a bit more orangey here because of the light, but it's actually the same copper colour. So that looks like a figure standing with wings outstretched, gold hair flying in the air. And there's another creature at the top there with its sort of wings outstretched, like a little duck next to it. And a pigeon below, perhaps. There looks like a standing figure here in the copper. A couple of greeny, yellowy beings either side. And the head of another creature down below, being the chest of that female figure. If I turn it upside down, I see a bunch of like lizards at the bottom, a hand outstretched on the left bottom. This character stood in the middle, possibly with horns, or someone riding on their back. So that little hand there, coming out of this white figure on the far left, it's got green horns and a couple of lizards hanging around. The negative space here looks a bit like a white face, possibly a couple of figures hidden in there as well. And this part in the middle looks a little bit like the cave paintings that I keep talking about. It's like scratchings, but I'm not sure it means anything, except there is a T up there on the right-hand side. So I prefer it this way around, which is the opposite way to the way that I painted it. You can now actually see that there is a whole face at the back. So there was a womb, face, looks like it's got some hat on. Could be barking up the wrong tree, but I do feel there's more to uncover about this chap. Thanks for listening, and please like and subscribe.